Hey, Jumbi, got a video request on how to use an L stance with an extended hand out in front and another hand behind the back in sparring. The posture looks like this. Here's your L stance from Taekwondo. You got one hand behind the back, and you hold the other hand out here. So how can this be used? Does this stance, the question is, does this stance work? And how can it be used? Short answer is that I would use this for sparring. I would not use this for self-defense. Reason why I wouldn't use it for self-defense is because in self-defense, you want to have all of your tools as available as possible. So if I'm walking, somebody attacks me, I'm not going to want to do this. I might want to do this and then start responding appropriately. Okay? So that's pretty much that for self-defense. But as far as sparring, this is great for sparring. Now, let me put the limiters in there. I wouldn't do it for MMA necessarily unless the person was off at a distance. For what I do, Cecil Ryu sparring is MMA-ish. It will only work if we're just working on standing techniques. If the person can, so basically, if the person can grapple with you and take your legs or do a foot sweep to knock you down, no. I wouldn't do this because with your arm behind your back, even if they're not allowed to tackle you, if they swept you, you might end up falling on your arm and hurting yourself because you might not be able to get it from behind your back in time. But where it will work great is open tournament stuff and this traditional Taekwondo and karate and kung fu punch kick sparring. And this is how. With this stance right here, a lot of people assume if you're leaning back, they're going to assume that you're going to kick with the front leg because that's what we're talking about. So we're just going to look at the legs first. They're going to assume you're going to be kicking here, okay? But what you can really do, if you're a good kicker, and the person that requested this video is, it doesn't matter where you shift your legs because you kick so fast that even if you're back here, you can shoot off this leg and come up to the front. So as far as the legs first, even if you got your hand behind your back and you got this hand out, this is what I want you to practice. I want you to practice kicking off your front leg, doing that, and then switching to a low front kick as you get closer to the person. So let me see. So this is the target. So that's another thing. When you're doing this stance, this hand and this leg are going to have to be facing towards the person that you're sparring. Now I have my hand down. A lot of people do this. They'll have this hand back here or down here like this. This you might can actually get away with even in real self-defense because you don't have a hand behind your back. You don't have to worry about falling on it. But let's get back to sparring right now. So if I got this hand here, pick a wall you don't mind abusing. Put this hand back here. 1, 2. Practice that. 1, 2. Now, since you've really got good kicks, you should also practice this. Kick low, roundhouse, hook, and side kick with the lead leg. Okay? Again, so creep in. Practice feigning first with this high hand. So do this to get them to draw their hand up, and then go low front kick, roundhouse kick, hook kick, bam. And you see how you turn in with this last side kick off the front leg? That's going to have more extension than this. See? This barely touches, but look at my back foot. Even though I'm leaning back, bam, that penetrates through. Okay? So that's one drill you got off the front leg. You also got this. crescent kick off the front leg. Now, switch sides for a moment. Let's do it from this side so you can see. It's the legs. You got this. Really setting you up for that. You got that, bam. Also, you're doing this, feint, turn. And you got yourself a good spinning back kick. And then switch over to this side. What else can you do? Now, like I said, people are going to think you're going to be using this front leg when you're sparring. So start them off with the front leg, doing that, and then explode with the back leg. So you can do that here. I'm not going to kick the wall hard, but wow. You see the penetration you got on that back leg? So you're playing here, and then you're going to go low. That is a distraction. And when you time it right, throw that rear leg, roundhouse kick. Okay? And bring it back. That, you can do that and switch too. But even if you're going to use the rear leg roundhouse, low, high, with your rear leg roundhouse. Here. 1, 2. And switch back to here. Let's see. Now remember what I said, if you get swept with these legs. So you have to be careful. Make sure you can move. So practice doing this. Practice doing this. Okay? Practice doing this. And that's a good way to transition to the upper body. With the hand out here, I can feel air pressure. But let's talk about how we want to move the arm. We'll do blocking first. For blocks, if I got this hand out here, I can circle. I can do a circle block, out, circle block, in. And I can also do old school Karate Kid, Daniel San, wax on, wax off. Up, down, up, down, side to side, circle, circle. So practice that. In addition, you also have your up block, down block. These, to me, not so much, because I feel like to do this, you need that torque from the inside of the body. But these open hand soft blocks work great. And these are great for sparring. Now, I will use this to block low kicks, this to block high kicks, side to side to catch anything coming lateral. Even if something's coming at a 45-degree here, you can circle, parry that. Now, when you are attacked, of course, don't try to go force on force with it. We're going to use this ledge of the wall as your opponent that you're sparring with. So this is the person you're sparring with. We're just doing the hands right now. If they're attacking me here, I want to get off the line of attack. Instead of trying to use force to come in, I want to get off the line of the attack. So step to the outside here, come over top, backhand. This is a backhand. Okay. and step to this side. Here, backhand this way. To this side so you can see it. So, step off here, backhand, backhand. Step off to get out of the way of the attack. Forward hand or backhand. Now remember, it's still a hand. It's just in front of you. So that means you can do sliding vertical punch off the front hand, back fist. You could uppercut off of it, but I wouldn't really recommend that. You can chop with it. What else? You can parry, kind of lift up, soft off balance people and hit them. Now one thing you can remember in terms of stepping off balance, stepping off the line, is after you parry, you do this, you still got your front leg, okay? So you got your front leg in front. One, after you step off the line. Or, let's be really nasty. Two, come back on this side. So, let's do that again. Hey, you attack me, get offline, that, or that. Hook kick. You got good leg flexibility. So you can hook kick them. So we got that. And that should be enough for you to play with. Now, this is the why it works. When your hand is out front like this, your hands and your forearms can sense the air pressure. Think of it like a antenna on a bug. It feels vibrations. So from still a physical standpoint, you can feel stuff coming at you, and that should give you time to react. Now from an energy standpoint, when a lot of people put their hand out there like that, they got a hand behind their back, they're probably good at chi building, okay? Or chi manipulation, energy. What they're doing is they're putting out an energy net with their hand. So if you're doing anything with chi or visualization, imagine that you have a web of energy that you're putting out, or you're putting out chi from the floor up to your hand, or put your chi out in front of you and make it like a shield. So that anything that comes through that shield, you need to respond to, okay? You can even, if you can use your chi and try to keep them back, okay? That's not a primary way I would go at it, because some people are just not sensitive to chi like that. And like with me, I'm too big for you to stop me with energy like that. So even if I felt something, I'm just gonna go right through it, okay? But that's something to think about, because even if you put your own defensive energy out there and you're feeling around with it, that can help speed up your reaction time even more. So a lot of guys, when they have that out there, they're really good at chi. They're really good at feeling intentions, physically feeling it with their hands, and they're using their energy to learn how to keep you at bay, okay? So that is definitely someone who's an exception rather than a rule. But just from a physiological standpoint, you don't need to think about energy to do this stuff. You can feel it on your arms, your hairs on your arms, your forearms. And since you're leaning back, it should give you a little bit of a split second to react to what's going on. Okay. Now, something else a little more esoteric is the Kyusho Jitsu 5 elements aspect. I've asked people how to use this stance, or what element this stance is, and some people say it's the metal element, but it's weak, because the true metal element stance is cat stance. So you've got that. If you're doing 5 element stuff, it's considered metal, but weak. Some people also consider it wood, or both metal and wood because the back foot's pointed off in a wood position. So you can think of metal and wood. Now, if you think of it as metal and wood, in the cycle of destruction, metal chops wood. So you've got a built-in 5-element thing that you could go with. So if metal chops wood, and then wood would penetrate earth, maybe what you may want to do is have metal chop wood, and you attack an earth point on the person's face. Okay? So that's another way to think about it. Or attack earth points on the body. So that's another way to think about it. Now, I don't know what you know about the human body, okay? If I'm here like this, and I got this arm out, the human arm is weak going from side to side. Even if you can hit going out, this muscle right here is weak. I don't care how strong you are, somebody can push your arm to the side. That's why trapping works so well. Really need another person so you can truly get what I'm saying. The arm is weak sideways. It's very strong coming in to the side, but it's very weak going out to the side. So if somebody's got their hand up here, to the outside of them, on the backhand of the where you're holding it, even if you're holding it here, to the outside of their body, see where I'm pointing? You can press this arm down and then come over top and hit them. Okay? So just think of that. Don't press it down this way. Press it down at a 45. You can press it. You can even do it with one technique or with your own hand. If you were doing this, you can press down and come up, just like that. If you're fighting another person that's doing this, lean back L, you could go 1, 2. Okay? Like that. You're here. Now, if you're two hands fighting them, you can do front hand trap, come over the back, or come close. You got, that's too fast. 1, 2. Come over top. Back. You can even, if your timing is good enough, they got their hand out. You got your thing here. Kick it down. Or we'll kick it down and come in with the roundhouse kick. So that's what you have to worry about. If you don't want your lean back L stance to be broken. Things you can do to rectify it is switch from L to cat. That'll give you a little bit more spring. When your stance is tighter, you can move a little better. Okay? Excuse me. Also, some people don't like lean back L stance because they feel it makes the front knee, see how it's going like this? Somebody can break it. Somebody can come in and break it if they hit you on the side of the knee. That's with practically anything. But you see how even me just standing in a natural stance that I like to use, this right here is more of a universal stance because you can stand like this for boxing or judo or taekwondo. Just like this, 1 foot out in front. You see how my knee is not moving so much to the side when I press? And when I do this, you see how it does move? See? Let's bring it closer so you can see. Okay. I'm in the back, leaning back L. See how this moves. I turn my feet to the front. See how it don't. And I already had talked before about if somebody could tackle you, then it's definitely no good. So, here, just practice. Shuffle, shuffle up, shuffle back to the outside. 1, to your inside, to their outside, to their inside. Let's see. And one more thing. Get a partner if you want to use this stance. Have them facing in their fighting stance with their chest pointing outward that way, outward from your chest, and then with their chest facing the same direction as your chest. So, hold on for a second. All right. Now, my chest is facing away from the chest protector. So if I'm going to be here, okay, if he's turned that way, he could kick me in the back of the head if he comes off of that hip. So that would be another way that somebody could break this thing. Is they stand opposite you. They're going to put you on the defensive, circling this way. But in terms of point sparring, if their chest is faced away from you, bam, back. Okay? Come in. Make sure you have your leg in. Don't be leaning back too much. Unless you want to scoot. You're good at scooting. Scoot up. 1, 2. And then bring that hand from behind the back and hit with the score for a reverse punch. Now, if their chest is facing the same way as yours, okay, you're here, you actually have more, options if your chest and their chest is facing the same direction, okay? Because now, you definitely fade up top and come down, fade up high, come down, okay? You can just scoot in, you got a kick there, or you got your power kick with good old Mr. Roundhouse kick. Okay? You got that. And remember, especially since you're really good with your hook kicks, you got the chest facing the same way. You can time it right. So they try to come in with their front hook kick. Stop. Come over top with your own hook kick. Okay? You can still use your arm from behind the back. Basic hand combination. Fade up. Bring this through for a reverse punch. Okay? So that's what I got. And study how snakes move. Up, down, side to side. Dart in. Striking. Let me do it on the pad. Okay? So, you see the hand? Okay? Hitting there. I have to hold it up now. So, hitting there. Hitting there. With that snake arm, that's down in front. Okay? Any kick you can do on the ground, you should be able to do as a front. Any kick you can do on the ground, you can do as a jump kick. So, leaning back, leaning back. Especially after you kick with this to feint them. So you got your jump front kick. Do your jump kicks off the front leg. Unless if you want to switch sides, you can do your planted jump kick. Peace. Call 301-894-6616. If you want to find out more, go to cecilryu.org, cecilryu.org. Peace.